Hey, what's up with my beautiful people today? And I'm talking about you. Y-O-U. Beautiful, beautiful you. My name, uh-oh. God said, no, no, no. He said, to tell you, I hope that you're shining bright, not letting anybody dim that beautiful light. Now, my name is Trinity, and welcome to my channel all about the healing. All right, so let me cut this down a little bit more. Okay, all right, so for my ride and dies, for my new subscribers, for my energy exchange, 10, 20, 100 fold right back at you. What you sow on this channel, you shall reap, and that is 100. So personally, I just want to thank each and every one of you who have sown, who is sowing, who wants to sow. I thank you in advance for sowing to this channel, right? Because energy exchange is very, very, very important, because you're constantly receiving, but what are you giving, right? What are you giving in return? So it's very important. That's not just for my channel, that's with anything. You're constantly taking, but what are you giving back? So be mindful of that. All right. Anyway, and anywho, all right. Flip side, I ain't got time for that foolishness. However, I'm just gonna make it clear. You're clicking on here to find out if your magic worked. Now, I transmuted it, right? Just know that. You clicking on here to find out if your last ditch effort to sabotage, or your last ditch effort to sacrifice, did it work? Now, my people, they returned it back to sender. Those demons that you sent, I said hey to them. Not scared, not intimidated, really don't care one way or another. Because when I tell you, and I'm going to leave this with you, look at my face. When I tell you that my determination outweighs anything that you send, anything that you wish, anything that you pray, anything that you do, my determination outweighs every last thing that you can think of. I will win, right? I will win. Now, I'm going to leave you with that. And the answer is no, it did not work. Can't stop, won't stop, and ain't going to stop nothing up in here. It is so be it, and Ashe, Samoa be. All right, so. All right, y'all. So I've been transmuting transmuting and doing my thing. So when I have to do that, when I'm being sent all of this stuff, and I have to go into hermit mode to transmute, then sometimes it's too much. I can't do both, and I won't, because I will not come on here if I'm not right. If I'm in a mode to transmute, I'm not going to put out a message. It ain't nothing wrong. I'm just doing my thing. I'm protecting my energy. I'm protecting my house. I'm protecting me. Right? So, same thing with you. So, if it's going on with me, it's going on with you. So, just to let you know, this is the time you need to be doing your spiritual baths. We already had I talked to you about your protection candles, and for those of you that do protection candles, okay, for those of you that wanted to know more about that, I directed you to do your research, because first I want you to go and do your research as far as the information that you read, and then once you read it, come up with your own thing before I put out a video about how you can protect yourself, which I've done previously, but obviously I need to do another one. I need to do another series on protecting your energy, protecting your aura, protecting your household, protecting you, right? So, well, Spirit told me that's what I need to be doing, but I need to make sure that you are doing what you need to do, and collecting the information that you need to collect concerning this, because the power, the anointing, everything comes from you. You could get any candle, you could do anything to that candle. However, it is the power that's in you that gives it the anointing, to give it the power. The power comes from you to give the candle its power to do what it's gonna do, which is protect you, right? So that's a little what I got, but I'm going to come up with something. But first, I got to make sure that I'm right. Then I need to meditate on what I need to, how much, and what I need to teach, or what I need to say in regards to protecting you and protecting your energy. So that'll be coming out soon. And of course, I'm going to get attacked about that, because the opponents don't want you to know how to protect yourself. So that's how it go. All right, but let's do this. All right, so your overall energy is change, right? I meditated on this card yesterday when I drew it, right, for this reading. I was supposed to do this reading yesterday, but I just didn't. Okay, but the time is now. And what I get from this is that this actually, it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay. But when I seen this card is this card represents what we are going through as a collective, as a whole. We are going through a shift that we're going through. Hold on a second. Okay. This represents what we all going through right now, the shift, right? We're going through the shift. We as a collective are going through the shift, right? However, in the background, it is a full-blown spiritual war that's going on for us to obtain those things that we were promised, those things that we have worked hard for, those things that have been stolen from us, the things that have been taken from us, and those spiritual gifts that have been stolen from us since we were children. Some of you are all the way been stolen since you were a child, all the way up to now. It is some spiritual gifts that have been taken from you. You didn't even know you had them. These are some of the things that Spirit is fighting for, that these things, these gifts that have been taken from you that you don't even know you have, that's why it is still, unbeknownst to you, it has been taken from you, because you don't know that you have this gift. You don't know that it was given to you, because it was stolen from you before you were aware of it. Okay, just ignore that, because you always know, that on this channel, one of the ways that they attack me is to try to get me to jumble up my words and do all that. So just forget that. All right, we're gonna move forward, because that don't bother me. So this spiritual war is so much more than what you think. That's why this shift, this change, you need to understand. And God was telling me through this, when I was meditating, that through this change, when everything is said and done, you will not be the same. You won't be the same. Be prepared. It is something that has been taken away from us. It is something that we possess in us, but because we're unaware of it, the enemy, our opponent, have been utilizing it, have been creating wealth off of it, have been creating and building off of us, because we are unaware. It's not just our energy, it is our gifts. It is a gift. It is something that they have been taking from us that is very vital and very important for us to get back, because it is part of our destiny. It is who we are. It is part of where we're going. It's part of what we're going to utilize to help us complete our mission. It's part of this whole blueprint that is within, right? This spiritual war is also about karma. Now, when you see this, it's about that too, the yin and the yang, the union. But I'm not interested in talking about the union. But a simple fact, I feel like if we focus on the union and take the focus off of ourselves, that will be at a disadvantage. Right now, as it stands, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to really, really keep up our self-love, love of ourselves, take care of ourselves, mind, body, soul, spirit. It's nothing wrong. It never was anything wrong with taking all your time and your attention and giving it to yourself. Matter of fact, what we have learned is that by doing so, we draw in, our light shine more to draw in that union. So, for those of you that's watching a lot of tarot or watching other tarot readers, and they're telling you and they're revealing to you about this union, I'm not going to dispute it. It's true. When I draw, it's true. But I want to challenge you to not focus on that. The reason being is because right now you need to stand in your power, stand in your truth. You need to continue to heal. You need to continue to do all that is required to keep you grounded, to keep some sense of peace and happiness and contentment in your life. Anything other than that, focusing on anything other than that, the opponent is going to try to come in and devour you with that. Even if it is the yin and the yang, the yang to your yin or your yin to your yang, even if it's that, we cannot afford as a collective to get distracted on anything other than ourselves, self-care and self-love. That's the only thing. Self-care, self-love, standing in our power, standing in our truth, not giving up. That's the only thing that's where your focal point need to be. Not on anything other than that, because this relationship or union, it's gonna come in regardless. Especially if you're doing self-care, especially if you're doing self-love, it's gonna come in. You're gonna draw this person in faster than dwelling on it, wishing on it, looking for it. Just let it go. Okay, so that's my little thing on that. But this karma is representing, and I've already spoken to you about the rewards. I just spoke to you earlier about, so let me go back. This karma is representing when I tell you, when I have spoken to you about your rewards. Everything that you deserve, that's what they're fighting for. Your spiritual gifts that's been taken away from, that's been stolen from you, right? Those gifts that has been stolen from you when you was a child, all the way when you was a child, when you was vulnerable. So a lot of you have gifts, talents, and abilities that you don't even know you have. You don't even know you have them. That's why it's a spiritual principle not to hate on somebody, not to be jealous of someone, not to covet what somebody else have, because you never know what you coveting, what you actually asked them for. But the other side of that, why covet somebody else's stuff when you can have something better that is a nugget inside of you? But you won't acknowledge that. You won't go look. You won't go do what's required to unlock that. You want to focus your attention on somebody else and hate on somebody else and be jealous and send an evil eye on somebody else, when inside of you could very well have something more powerful, something more potent, but you won't do the work. So it's something like that. But this represents your gifts, talents, your abilities, your good karma that's coming towards you. So it's a change coming. This change signifies the shift. This change also signifies who you're going to be, your life. Your life is going to change. You're going to change. Your mind's going to change. Your body's going to change. Everything about you is going to change, because it's according to your destiny, and it's going to be because of those gifts, your talents, your abilities, this good karma that's going to come in. This good karma that's going to come in is your blessings. The blessings, your gifts and talents, like I just said, all of these things is wrapped up in this karma. This is what they're fighting for. But this all is just confirmation to you. I've already spoken about these things. When this came out again, I said, well, Spirit, I said, this is nothing but the same energy. I've already spoken about the gifts, not the gifts and talents. This is something new about the gifts that's been stolen, that's getting ready to be given back to you after they finish going to battle. But we already know that the victory is already won. So we already know that you're going to get these gifts. It's just in divine timing. So when you get these gifts and you get these blessings and you get this good karma, your life will never be the same. And life as you know it, your mindset as you know it, your gifts as you know it, they're not going to be the same. So everything is going to change. You're going to be elevated. People are going to want to come and sit at your feet and hear what you have to say, and it's just people are going to respond to you differently. Your life is not going to be the same. It's just not. I'm getting that for some of you, it's like you're going to be some type of celebrity or some type of guru or some type of, your life is going to be where you can't even go to the grocery store no more without anybody recognizing you, wanting something from you. Now, when I say that, I'm saying, okay, so it's a flip side to that. That's just for some of you. Some of you, you're going to be a local celebrity in your town, in your area. People going to know your name. They're going to know who you are. Locally. But life as you know it, and the thing about it is that you don't even know it. This is the same type of energy that I was getting about when lighting a candle. It's like I want to use the word nonchalant, but I don't even think that's the right word. But it's like the example like I give you about the candle. You just go to the store, just get, I want to light a candle. I'm going to light a candle tonight, whatever. I'm just going to light a candle and say a prayer, whatever. And, but not understanding that the power that's in you, when the moment you spoke your prayer, some things happen in the atmosphere. It's the same thing here. Your life is about to change. And it's like, for you think that, okay, that, yeah, that you have a gift. If you on this channel, and you got a gift, you got a channel, you know that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, and I'm not even talking about going viral, because you can go viral, but still your next video or your next, you can go viral and have your 15-minute fame and that's it. That ain't what I'm talking about. It's like the energy of nonchalant concerning your life and concerning who you are. It's like you're no big deal. You just doing spiritual work. You just doing what you called to do. But at the end of this, it's going to force you to see what a big deal that you truly are. You are a big deal. Not to say to be conceited, but you're so humble about it. That spirit is, you're supposed to be humble, but you're also supposed to have some type of knowledge and knowing that who you are is very important. Who you are is very needed. Who you are is a very powerful presence. You give off a powerful presence. and it's needed, wanted, and desired. However, when you look at yourself and you look at your gifts, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just lighting a candle. Oh, yeah, I'm just doing a YouTube video. I'm just doing my spiritual contribution. It's no big deal. It's nothing major. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, Spirit, it's no big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. When it's all said and done, and I think I needed to tell you this, because when this is all said and done, if you don't own up and try to see who you truly are, and I'm not talking about putting the humbleness aside, and actually see your gifts and actually see what you do, how you help people on a daily. When this change happen, it's kind of going to make you go into a tower moment if you don't, because it's like I'm feeling the energy. It's like, it's no big deal. I'm only doing my job. I'm only doing what Spirit said. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you understanding that how you impact other people's lives, how you change other people's lives, the words that you speak, your presence that you have, the encouragement that you give, the love that you give. It changes people's lives. You are not understanding, or you're not grasping the impact that you have on people around you, people, whatever, in the line of work, the people that you touch, the people that is, people lives that you touch. You're just going through life and you're doing what's required, and that's good, and you're humble about it, and that's good. But, and I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying, because I feel the energy, but I don't know if I'm articulating it where you can understand. I'm not saying not to be humble. I'm saying that Spirit needs you to look at the impact that you have on people's lives. This is distracting. The impact that you have on people's lives. It's not nonchalant. It's like, it's like the Spirit is giving me, Spirit is giving me like the words that you speak when you encourage somebody, or you don't even know. Spirit is saying you don't even know. You just be speaking the words, or you encourage. It's coming from your heart, and you really want to help somebody. You really want to tell them, and your Spirit is speaking through you most of the time. Or you see somebody hurting, you pray for them. Those prayers are actually hitting those people. Whatever you're doing, it's hitting the people. It's hitting the mark. And you're just thinking that you're just going through, you're just doing what is required, or you just doing your gift. No, ma'am. No. You are changing. You are changing people's lives. And if you ever thought, said, well, Why do people keep bothering me? Why will they not leave me alone? It's because of who you are. The impact, the love that you give, the words that you speak hold so much power and anointing. This change is not just you, but when you change, when this is said and done and you change, oh my God, the more people lives you're going to touch and change. And that is very, very intimidating to your opponents. They're going to want to come at you even more, but they're not going to be able to, because the war will be none and void, and they will not be able to touch you. But you're going to have to understand who you are. You're going to actually have to see, open your eyes, because I know what you're talking about. You're just doing what you got to do. You just, yay, but it's so much more than that. You're going to have to open up your spiritual eyes and see the impact. Some of you are catalysts. Some of you come along in people's lives, and they like, when you leave, their life is destroyed. It's just turned upside down. But without you coming into their lives and turning their lives upside down, they never ever would have healed. They never ever would have been able to move forward and come out of that darkness, and now they can see the light. That's an impact. That's not something you take lightly. Everybody can't do that. Own it. Wake up. You are valuable. You are needed. And honey, and yes, you are wanted. I'm going to leave it right there. This has been your reading. Hit the comments. I read each and every one of them, and I love each and every one of you who comments. I love your encouraging words. Thank you. I love your compliments. Thank you. I just appreciate each and every one of you. I love the emojis. Thank you. So hit the comments, hit the emojis, thumbs up, thumbs down. This thumbs the channel. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Right? Share, subscribe. It will behoove you to subscribe. With stuff like this coming out, stuff like this being revealed, Spirit is getting ready. It's a selected few. It's a whole lot of readers, but it's going to be a selected few that Spirit is really, really going to give certain type of messages that's going to teach you, that's really going to teach you to get out of the darkness and really walk into your light and your destiny. Give you the tools, give you the encouragement, give you the motivation to be able to do that. Not just focusing on somebody else and what they got, and or how you can get in a relationship, how you can get this person back. We passed all that. It's time to heal. It's time to stand in your power, in your truth, and in your anointing. And it's time to contribute. Answer the call. It's time to do what's required for your purpose and your destiny, and move forward in life. Because life is not all about a relationship. Because that relationship you want, it's going to come, and won't nobody be able to take it or do anything with it. But first, you got things that you got to do. So, subscribe. Description box has all the information there. Not doing any personal readings. If you want to donate to the channel, it's in the description box. All my social media is in the description box if you want to join. I'm getting my social media together. But yeah, it's still going. All right, so with that being said, hit the notification bell, and if you want to always know what's going on with the channel. And I'm sending you love, and I'm sending you healing, and Trinity is out.